Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is about my fourth or fifth time recording this video, so a lot of audio issues going on for absolutely no reason at all. But just wanted to hop on here and talk about the good old summer league situation that was happening last night. As you can tell by the picture behind me, or in the background, whatever you want to call it. We have Mr. LeBron, Rob, and Darvin Ham all at Vegas Summer League yesterday. And, excuse me, there was a lot of commotion going on in the social media world. Obviously, a lot of Kyrie speculation has been going on for the past couple of weeks. Same with Mr. Durant as we await those trades to get done. But, it was a pretty interesting night. And also, sorry if I sound awful. I actually have COVID right now, so we're pushing through, but nonetheless, it was an interesting night. As you can tell, LeBron showed up a couple minutes before tip-off, and he was in attendance, and Laker favorite Russell Westbrook was in attendance as well. However, LeBron was on the Suns side behind their basket, and Russ was all the way next to the Laker bench. Very interesting, right? Yeah. Two stars in the big three sitting on opposite sides of the court, and they did not interact a single time all night. But Rob, Darvin Ham, JTA, Juan Toscano Anderson, Thomas Bryant, even Wenyen Gabriel, all chatting it up with LeBron, not Russ. Russ was not getting any love. None. Which makes me sad as a human, because seeing Russ getting alienated and getting isolated like that is pretty depressing. It really is, and I don't hate Russ. He's just a horrendous fit on the Lakers, and it just should never have happened in the first place. But man, it's just very unfortunate circumstances for Russ showing up to Darvin Ham's introduction press conference when he first got hired. Darvin Ham initially talking very highly of him, and it's not looking good for us. And that's kind of why I wanted to make a video about this. I think he's gone. I know it's not like a shock to anybody, but like I think this is the time where Russ is just gone. He just has to be gone. There's just no way Rob, Darvin, is it Darwin? Darvin. Yeah, Darvin. I'm so sorry. I'm stupid. No way. Those two, LeBron, don't know what they're doing. You think if, especially Rob, if he knows, damn, we're gonna be stuck with Russ, you don't think he would take time to go have a conversation with him? I saw a clip on Twitter. Rob did go up to Russ, but it was more like a, oh, hey, Russ, shake his hand, and then just walked away. You know, Darvin Ham kind of did the same thing, dapped him up, hugged him, I believe, and kind of just left shortly after. So it didn't look good, but I think he just has to be gone from that standpoint. But if you were to not get Kyrie, not come through on a plan B, oh my God, that would be a absolute circus on our hands in LA. Russ going through all the summer allegations of him getting traded just to walk back through those practice facility doors come training camp That would be an absolute fiasco, wouldn't it? It really would. Yes, it would. It would not be fun as a Laker fan, but I'm sure it'd be very entertaining to other fans in the league. That'd be an absolute mess on our hands. So I think from that standpoint, you just cannot let that happen, Rob. Cannot let it happen. That's why you trade for Kyrie sooner rather than later. But I think the Nets. Here's my speculation. I think the Nets and Lakers have a framework, and it's needs a little tweaking, but it'll get there. It's nothing you can't overcome. But I think they're still gonna do a KD trade first. I did think Kyrie was gonna happen first because of all the rumors and all that stuff, but thinking about it deeper, the Nets have to trade KD first. Because if they trade Kyrie first, they lose leverage for KD. Say they trade Kyrie to the Lakers, teams are going to be calling up the Nets, be like, hey, you traded Kyrie, KD wanted to play with Kyrie, and now he doesn't want to be there, so you have to move him. So we're going to lowball you because you have to move him. And if you bring him back to Brooklyn, you got a disaster on your hands. But if you keep Kyrie and try to trade KD first, you can tell teams, hey, we have KD for 4 more years. We don't have to trade him. We built a competent enough roster around him. We'll win some games. We'll still get in the playoffs probably. Probably won't do much damage in the playoffs, but you'll still be entertaining at least to watch. So that's kind of just the Nets standpoint on things. So I think Lakers and Nets will hammer something out, but it's not going to happen until something happens with KD. And you had Rob going on the ESPN broadcast. I'm paraphrasing here, but he was talking about how trades spark from Summer League, and obviously everybody from the NBA players, coaches, agents, GMs, other front office members, they all show up to Vegas, whether it be in the stadiums, in the hotels, the lobbies, whatever it be. There's going to be conversations had, and I think this summer league will be a very crucial point for Kyrie and KD. If in a Lakers perspective, a Laker fan perspective, if KD doesn't get traded, or at least a deal isn't near completion after a week, which is when Vegas Summer League ends, I think you'd be a little concerned because, as I just explained, that I think they're gonna keep KD or trade KD first before Kyrie just to maintain leverage. So I think if something doesn't happen shortly after the week of Vegas, I'd be a little concerned, to be honest. It just wouldn't look good, but that's just kind of my view on the whole Nets thing. Talking about Kyrie a little bit, obviously made the rounds on social media a couple days ago, showing up at the Sparks game. I don't think Kyrie just shows up to a Sparks game just with no intention, you know. I think Kyrie knows that he wants to be in LA. He wants to be a Laker, and it's just a matter of time to him. I think he really wants to be there. Just judging off Kyrie, he's obviously, we all know he's a very special guy, very special player, but I think he wants to be in LA, and I don't think it'll happen. But man, what an interesting offseason. Everything's just grinded to a halt, waiting on these two guys to be on the move. Similar to the Kawhi situation, everyone's been talking about it. Just the whole NBA on ice, just waiting for one guy to move. Now it's two guys to be moved. So, man, it's very interesting. Days feels like years at this point, but gotta be patient. You gotta hope something comes out of this summer league. If you're a Laker fan, I hope something does, because Lord knows that I'm getting very impatient myself. So I hope something gets done sooner rather than later, but the Lakers gotta stay pat. They gotta stay grounded, not get too ahead of themselves. But also thinking about LeBron, if you're Rob, you just have to get Kyrie. I mean, LeBron has, it's rumored, or it's been reported, that he's been pushing hard for Kyrie, which makes sense. He just wasted a year where he was second in leading scoring, and they didn't even make the playoffs. And you have a lot better chance of contending and winning a championship with Kyrie in comparison to Westbrook. Plus, you have 1 year left in your deal. If they don't get Kyrie, you could be like, hey, Rob, you didn't get Kyrie, I'm out, peace, and your job's probably gone too. So, LeBron leaving, Rob getting fired, not a great end to next year. So, I would highly advise for Rob Pelinka to try and get this deal done as best as you can without getting too desperate, you know. Hopefully you can get out of there with only trading one first round pick. But it seems like it's been, I see things, Mark Stein saying the Nets would want one first round pick. Don't know how true it is, but if the Nets just want one first round pick, by all means get it done. However the framework looks, if it's only one pick, sure, and get it done, and then you move on. Whether you have other assets to flip, you can flip the other pick to get some a little more shooting. I don't know, but if you're able to get Kyrie for only one first round pick, that's, you do it 24/7, 365. Like, I don't care. But yeah, man, this yesterday was very interesting in the Twitter world. A lot of Laker fans losing their minds. A lot of them getting impatient, me included. It's been a very long process, a draining process. I've been losing sleep. Just hoping one morning I'll wake up to the greatest news in the world, but still have to keep waiting. Still have to stay patient and keep waiting, unfortunately. But yeah, I just wanted to make this little video talking about this whole Lakers Summer League situation and how awkward and yet very tense it was in my eyes, with just LeBron and Westbrook sitting on two opposite sides of the court, which is hilarious. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video. We should be having a regularly scheduled podcast episode coming out very shortly. Just waiting on the edited version of that. But just wanted to make this little discussion video about the whole Summer League thing that went on Friday. And hopefully in a week or so, when this Vegas thing ends, something comes out of it. But only time will tell. So yeah, that'll do it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of this situation. I'm interested to hear anyone's thoughts if they have any. But yeah, that'll be it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.